Hey, this is Derek with UofMTiger.com back for another video. Today I want to discuss a product called WiiM Mini. This is a high-res streamer, and I've done a comprehensive review on my website. I will link that in the show notes. But I also have wanted to discuss it because I saw a review on Johnny Darko's website or on his YouTube page. He's one of the more popular YouTubers as far as audio is concerned, and he says that he doesn't believe this is a high-res device. He talks about how he uses it with Qobuz and it doesn't send out high-resolution audio. I made a couple comments on his video saying that I believe it is high-res. I asked him about the firmware he was using. I put a link to the actual company that puts this out, their frequently asked questions page. And instead of replying, he deleted both of my comments as far as I can tell. It does look like he did go back in the video and remove some of his comments related to Qobuz. You can kind of tell that because after he put this pulled this comment out where it was at before, he mentions that he has a subscription to Qobuz, but you don't hear about it in the prior information that he's saying. He did leave the information in there that he doesn't believe it's high res. So that's why I'm actually making the video. He can delete whatever comments he wants. That's up to him. Maybe and it looks like he did update the video to some extent, but not enough for my liking. And like I said, he could have contacted me, or he could have looked into this himself. I gave him a web page to go to. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. But not my webpage. I'm talking about the manufacturer's webpage. I didn't even put a link to my webpage on his site. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to show you how this thing does high res. I'm going to show you where I think he made his mistake with Qobuz, and I'm also going to show you something called DLNA. Some people call it UPnP, Universal Plug and Play, that will also send it high resolution audio. I will discuss that here in a minute, but without further ado, here we go. Okay, so here I have the WiiM app pulled up, and I'm going to show you how this device does gapless. In Darko's video, he says that it does not do gapless. I'm not sure which app he was using, but this is the Qobuz app inside of the WiiM application. So without further ado, I'm going to actually play this because it's mainly audience noise, but you will hear when the next song starts, and I do not hear a gap. So here we go. So you tell me, did you hear a gap? I did not hear one. So on to the next thing. This is a CD quality file. You see down here, that's my 44.1 light, 48, 88.2, and 96. This device does not play 192, but I have it set up to do 96 kilohertz. First things first, in the application itself, there's a, go to here. This is under the Qobuz app. There's a streaming. I believe this is where he has his setup done incorrectly. I've got mine set up for 2496, which is what this is compatible with. I will say that I did test it with this device, which does 24.192, and it works fine. However, there's not a light or anything on here where I can demonstrate it. WiiM has built in a sample test file into their device to see if your DAC can handle these resolutions. So like I said, this is in the Qobuz app, but if you go to the device, you'll see here you've got this little thing. If you go to audio settings, SPDIF, here's where you can test it, and there's a test down here. It says play test audio. If it doesn't play, then your DAC is not compatible with 192, which is why I'm not using it with Cambridge. My DAC is, I do have the other DAC that I just showed that is 192, and the test sample plays fine. So here we are at the main screen. We're going to go back into Qobuz, and I'm going to play a high resolution file. We'll just play Sun House here, Forever on My Mind. And you see here, I got it turned down, but you can see here it's 96 kilohertz. If we go back to Keith Richards, you will see it automatically switch. Did I click the wrong thing? We'll just click there, and you see it automatically switch to 44.1. So this demonstrates that it does bitrate switching on the fly. It plays high resolution from inside the Qobuz app. Inside the WiiM app, where it has Qobuz. So this is going to show you how it works with the Audirvana app. This uses DLNA. So we'll just go up here, click on play. Not sure if it'll play until I close down WiiM. Let me see. Yeah, so it is playing. See, it's 44.1. Just you can hear it there. So this is a live album, so that's why you're getting audience noise. But anyway, so let's pause this and go to my favorite over here. I don't care. Let's just pick. Oh, they have Sunhouse again. So we'll go to Sunhouse. It took a second, but you can see it flipped over to 96 kilohertz. And we're getting the FLAC file 2496 from Audirvana over DLNA. So as you can see, as I demonstrated, the WiiM does work high res. It does work gapless. At least that's what I'm hearing. I demonstrated how it would do bitrate switching on the fly with Qobuz inside the WiiM app. I used DLNA to show that it plays high resolution over DLNA using Audirvana. You could also use something like Logitech Media Server. It's free software. This is one of the reasons I like these. I like the sound of Audirvana on my Mac. That's why I use it. Logitech Media Server is free. It has, you can do plugins for Tidal, Qobuz, Spotify. It will do DLNA, Chromecast audio, and AirPlay, so it has a lot of features. Audirvana does DLNA only, but you can also set your Mac to AirPlay to certain devices using Audirvana. I personally like to use DLNA because I have so many devices that have it already built in. My Yamaha WXC50 streaming device has DLNA built in, and I get high resolution audio just by sending it over the air. It doesn't have AirPlay 2, which is one of the reasons I have a WiiM plugged into the optical port of that device, because AirPlay 2 gives you the ability to tell your HomePod, say play whatever on that device, and it will just play it. You don't have to open up an app. You're just playing it. It also works with Amazon Echo in the same way. So it has a lot of other features besides this high-res feature. But I wanted to mention the high-res because that's where I think that he's incorrect. At least if he's using the same firmware I am, I believe that he just doesn't have Qobuz set up properly. That's something he can go to the FAQ that I left him. I left him a link to their webpage so he can go and figure out what he's doing wrong. This company is also, when I was reviewing it for my website, they answered every question that I had. They're very easy to deal with. I had questions related to AirPlay. I had questions related to the newest update to high resolution. This company has gotten back to me. So I don't have any issues with this company or dealing with them. So I'm kind of surprised that he didn't just send them an email and say, I can't get this to work. You're saying it's high res. I'm not getting that result. Why? They would probably send him a couple things to try. And he would probably get it up and running, unless he's using old firmware, which is something I can't tell. I'm using, because I want to give you a point in time of when I'm using this. This is the end of March. It's actually March 21st. I have the newest version of the iOS app on my iPhone and on my iPad. It works great on both. Like I said, I don't have any issues with this device. This device is working great, and I find for $90 it's fantastic. I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but they're supposed to come out with an Amazon high-res and Tidal high-res at the end of April. They got details on their website for that. Like I said, I'll leave a link to their website, so you can visit there and see all the updates they have planned. They have a bunch already planned. I will also leave a link to my written review of the device. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If you disagree with anything I've put here, despite the demonstrations, let me know. But outside of that, have a great day. Thank you.